Coming to today's class, we'll discuss feedback and its characteristics, uh, transfer function of standard closed loop control system, as well as how the feedback affects the system parameters. How the feedback affects the system parameters. These topics will be discussed in today's class. Okay. First of all, what is feedback? What are the characteristics of the feedback? We'll see. So, if you observe this, the definition: feedback is a control action in which the output of the system is sampled. You know the sampling. You studied in the signals and systems also how the signal is sampled, right? So in which the output is sampled and a proportional signal is given to the input for automatic correction of any changes in the system output, right? So if you observe this real example, right, it's a closed loop system, temperature control system. If you observe this example, this is the feedback part. This is the feedback part, right? Feedback part. In the feedback part, what are the components are present? Anyone mention? Tell me. What are the components are present in the feedback part? Anyone?
D to A converter, amplifier, sir.
Right, very good. D to A converter and an amplifier. D to A converter and an amplifier. So here already discussed. What I am already discussed, nothing but suppose here the relay control circuit is an AC supply. AC supply nothing but it is an analog signal. It is an analog signal. I think you people are well aware of analog and digital signal. మీరు రెండు ల్యాబులు చేశారు, ఈడిసి ల్యాబ్ చేశారు, ఎస్టిఎల్డి ల్యాబ్ చేశారు. ఎస్టిఎల్డి ల్యాబ్ లో మీరు డిజిటల్స్ వాడారు, ఆన్ అండ్ ఆఫ్, హై అండ్ లో. అనలాగ్ సిగ్నల్స్ మీరు సిఆర్ఓ ఫంక్షన్ జనరేటర్ యూజ్ చేసి ఈడిసి ల్యాబ్ లో వాడారు, యాంప్లిఫైర్ యూజ్ చేస్తే సిఈ యాంప్లిఫై చేసినప్పుడు. దట్ ఈస్ అనలాగ్ సిగ్నల్, రైట్? సో హియర్ ద రిలే సర్క్యూట్ కంట్రోల్డ్ with the AC supply, right? Here the relay circuit heating the giving the supply to heating element, and this heating element generates heat inside the furnace, and the sensor measures the temperature inside the furnace. This is a temperature sensor, and the output of temperature sensor is an analog signal. Output of temperature sensor is an analog signal. Here the A to D converter converts this analog signal into digital signal, and the digital signal is given to a controller. It may be a microcontroller, it may be a microprocessor, anything given to the controller, which is a digital device. Controller is a digital device, right? Here, what is the temperature? What is the input we are giving? What is the input we are giving? Desired temperature in terms of 25 degrees centigrade. Okay. So whatever the temperature measured by the sensor is given as input to the controller, and the controller compares the signal coming from the A to D converter with the reference input. Right? Reference input. So based on the reference input, controller, based on the difference of the temperatures, controller generates an error signal. And that error signal, controller, nothing but it's a digital device, which is given in the form of output, in the form of digital output, right? So What is the signal required for relay circuit? Is it analog or digital signal? Analog signal. But what about the controller output?
Digital.
So,
Digital output.
so we need to convert this digital signal into analog signal, which is controls the relay circuit. So in order to conversion, we use feedback path, right? And the elements in the feedback path converts the output of the controller into proportional signal, like which is equivalent to your analog signal. So whenever D2A converter converts the output of the controller, which is digital, into analog, it is amplified and with the amplifier, and the amplified signal is given to the relay circuit. This is what he explained in the feedback concept. The feedback, if you see the definition of the feedback, right? Feedback is a control action in which the output is sampled, and a proportional signal, we need to convert the signal. Proportional signal is given to the input for the variations in the output, for correction of variations in the output, for automatic correction of changes in the system output. So generally in the control system, we use a negative feedback. Generally in control system, good control systems, we use a negative feedback. Why negative feedback? Means negative feedback gives the better stability. Negative feedback gives the better stability, and it rejects disturbance signals. One more advantage of negative feedback, it rejects disturbance signals. And the negative feedback also has low sensitivity to the parameter variations. Low sensitivity. What is sensitivity? How do you define sensitivity? How fast your system output responds to the, changes in the input. Suppose మీరు అప్లై చేసిన ఇన్పుట్ లో సపోజ్ సమ్ డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వచ్చింది. So if there is some disturbance happened while you are applying the input, there may be changes in the variations in the fluctuations in the disturbances in the output. That is called sensitivity. So మనకి ఎప్పుడైనా కంట్రోల్స్ ఎనీ సిస్టమ్ మనకి తక్కువ సెన్సిటివిటీ ఉన్న సిస్టమ్ డిజైన్ చేసుకుంటే ఇట్స్ వెరీ గుడ్ సిస్టమ్. The sensitivity is more, the system response should be poor. System response should be very poor. Sensitivity is smaller for negative feedback when compared to positive feedback, and negative feedback results in the stability. So ఇక్కడ నేను చెప్పాను, ఇది ఎర్రర్ డిటెక్టర్ యూజ్ చేసాం, ఇక్కడ మనం ఇన్పుట్ ఇచ్చాం, రైట్? ఇక్కడ మనం ఇన్పుట్ ఇచ్చాం, ఇక్కడ నుంచి మనం ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ సిగ్నల్ ఇస్తున్నాం ఫర్ కంపారిజన్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఎర్రర్ డిటెక్టర్ which generates error signal based on the comparison, right? So మీకు ఇక్కడ 25 degrees centigrade ఉంది, రైట్? 25 degrees centigrade ఉంది. ఇక్కడ 20 degrees centigrade ఉంది. ఇక్కడ మైనస్, negative feedback means here it is minus, it is plus. Okay, I will draw it here. This is error detector, cross symbol inside the circle. This is called error detector. Here we are taking positive, we are taking negative, and this is the feedback path, and this is your reference input path. So your required temperature is 25 degrees centigrade, but the actual temperature is 20 degrees centigrade. So what is the error? How much?
Degrees centigrade.
How much it is?
Sir,
5
5,
degrees,
sir.
5 degrees centigrade, right? So it runs the plant. It runs the plant. Again, the feedback signal is now become 25 degrees centigrade. 25 degrees centigrade. What is the error?
5 centigrade, sir.
What is the error?
0 degrees centigrade.
0 degrees centigrade. Suppose nothing but the negative feedback reduces the error signal. Reduces the error signal. Suppose if you take the positive feedback, what is the signal here? What is the output here? Output of error detector. How much it is? How much it is? How much it is? Given input 25 degrees, taking the feedback signal 25 degrees and given as positive signal, positive feedback. What is the output of error detector?
50.
50 degrees centigrade. 50 degrees centigrade ఉందని కంట్రోలర్ చెప్తుంది. కానీ మనకి యాక్చువల్ గా ఉన్న టెంపరేచర్ ఎంత? How much it is? Actual temperature ఎంత?
25 degrees, sir.
That means is it accurate or inaccurate? Is it accurate or inaccurate?
Inaccurate.
Right. That's right. That's what he explained. Negative feedback results in the stability and as well as accuracy. And it rejects the disturbance signals. It rejects the disturbance signal. ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఇక్కడ పాజిటివ్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఉందనుకోండి, సపోజ్ ఏదైనా డిస్టర్బెన్స్ సిగ్నల్ యాడ్ అయింది అనుకోండి అలాంగ్ విత్ యువర్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్, మీకు ఇక్కడ ఇన్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ కి ఏమవుతుందా? ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఆ డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వచ్చి ఏమవుతుంది? యాడ్ అవుతుందా లేదా?
సార్ యాడ్ అవుతుంది.
రైట్. బట్ నెగిటివ్ ఉంటే రైట్. That's what he explained. Rejects the disturbance signal. That is one of the advantage of negative feedback. And it also has low sensitive to the parameter variations. Parameter variations ante ikkada parameter enti? What is the parameter here in our example? Temperature is the parameter. Okay, low sensitive to temperature variations. External disturbances wala, if there is any disturbances in the actual output, fluctuation variations in the output, the system doesn't respond due to the negative feedback. Right? That's the advantage of negative feedback. That's why we are generally use negative feedback in the control systems. Okay, so what are the advantages, characteristics of negative feedback? Means accuracy, rejection of the disturbance signal, low sensitivity, and reduction in the gain. Gain is also get reduced. Gain is also get reduced. Right? So this is the advantage of characteristics of negative feedback. I mean advantage of negative feedback, also called characteristics. Okay, how effect of positive feedback on stability? See, if you read it, effect of positive feedback on stability is positive feedback increases the error signal and drives the output to instability. But sometimes positive feedback used in minor loops control system to amplify certain internal signals or parameters. Sometimes depends on the requirement. Sometimes we may use positive feedback. We may use positive feedback in the internal loops, minor loops, to amplify the signal. To amplify the signal. To amplify the signal means, amplifying means enti? What is amplification?
Increasing the strength of signal.
Right. Positive feedback యూజ్ చేయడం వల్ల మనకి ఎర్రర్ డిటెక్టర్ అవుట్పుట్ ఏమవుతుంది? డబల్ అవుతుంది. అవునా? డబల్ అవుతుంది, అంతేనా? Right. So if the signal is given to the is given to some x, right? What is y? Now becomes, suppose it is 4, double aindi. Suppose in terms of in place of 2, because of positive signal the error signal becomes 4 value. What is the output? Y. How much it is? What is the X in the block? What it represents? What is X here? What is X here?
Transfer.
Right, transfer function. Transfer function also called
Gain.
gain. So what is the X? What is X?
T into Y of t.
What is X? Transfer function. What is the formula? Transfer function.
Output by input.
What is the output here?
Y.
What is the input here?
U.
It's not U, it's 4.
4.
4, sir.
So what is the output now? What is the output? 4 into X. That means what about the output? Is it getting amplified? Positive feedback అయితే 4 వచ్చింది. అదే నెగటివ్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ అయితే 1 వస్తుంది. ఇన్పుట్ ఎర్రర్ సిగ్నల్. అప్పుడు అవుట్పుట్ ఏమవుతుంది? Y equal to X అవుతుంది. So how much? What is the difference? It is 4 times, right? Output is 4 times of input. Antena? Output is 4 times of input. In which feedback? In which
Positive feedback.
Positive feedback.
Positive feedback.
Y equal to X. In which feedback?
Negative
Presents
feedback.
negative feedback. Nothing but when compared these two signals, when we are getting the very, I mean, what you called high intensity signal, 4x or X. Suppose X అనేది some value తీసుకుంటే ఏది ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది? 4 into X ఎక్కువ ఉంటుందా? అవుట్పుట్ Y equal to X ఎక్కువ ఉంటుందా?
4x.
That means positive feedback ఏం చేసినట్టు? సిగ్నల్ స్ట్రెంత్ ని
Amplify.
That's what he explained. నేను జస్ట్ ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తున్నాను అంతే. ఓకే, జస్ట్ మీకు అర్థం అవటానికి. ఓకే, హియర్ ద sometimes positive feedback used in the minor lobes in control system to amplify certain internal signals or parameters. Okay, so that's the effect of feedback on stability. Right, now we'll see the standard closed loop system block diagram. It's a very important block diagram. It's a very important block diagram, and it follows us up to at the end of control system. Control system last in the chivarki ee block diagram manaki prati chota tagulutundi. Okay, can anyone tell me what type of feedback we are used here?
Negative feedback.
Why it is negative feedback?
Sir, plus and
Right, we are giving negative sign here. So coming to block diagram, yeah, what is C of S? Already told.
Output.
What is R of S?
Reference input.
Input. What is E of S?
Error.
Right, very good, correct. Error. What is B of S? What is B of S?
Feedback.
Right, very good. Feedback signal. This error detector compares R of S with B of S and gives the E of S, where E of S equal to how much it is? E of S, anyone? Please tell me how much it is.
R of S minus B of S.
Very good. R of S minus B of S. అదే కదా నేను అక్కడ చేసింది మీకు ఇంకా తీసుకున్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్, రైట్? R of S minus B of S. Suppose it is positive feedback. What is the error signal?
R of S plus B of S.
Right, very good. Right. So here G of S. What is G of S?
Gain.
Gain. That is open loop transfer function. This is G of S is open loop transfer function. Open loop transfer function. G of S is called open loop transfer function. మనకు open loop system ఎలా ఉంటుంది? దిస్ ఇస్ ఓపెన్ లూప్ సిస్టమ్. అంతే కదా. ఆర్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్ ఉంటుంది ఇన్పుట్, సి ఆఫ్ ఎస్ ఉంటుంది అవుట్పుట్, అండ్ ద ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఫంక్షన్ జీ ఆఫ్ ఎస్. Here g of s is called open loop transfer function. It's very important. మన క్లాస్ దాకా వస్తుంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ఓపెన్ లూప్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఫంక్షన్ అంటే g of s వస్తుంది, రైట్. వాట్ ఈస్ h of s? What is h of s? Anyone?
Impulse response.
Not impulse response. It is feedback path gain. Feedback path gain. బ్లాక్ లో మెన్షన్ చేసేదాన్ని ఏమంటున్నాను నేను, గెయిన్ ఆర్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఫంక్షన్. ఇది ఏ పాత్ లో ఉంది? ఈ బ్లాక్ ఏ పాత్ లో ఉంది? ఇది feedback path. That's why h of s is called feedback path transfer function. g of s ఏ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఏ పాత్ లో ఉంది? ఫార్వర్డ్ పాత్. ఫార్వర్డ్ పాత్, that is called forward path transfer function or open loop transfer function, right? So see, the output c of s is fed back to the summing point. The output c of s is fed back to this output, right? This is also, this point is called takeoff point. Takeoff point ఎందుకు అంటున్నాం అంటే ఇక్కడ నుంచి అవుట్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ మనం తీసుకుంటున్నాం. ఇక్కడ నుంచి మనం అవుట్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ తీసుకున్నాం. దట్స్ వై దిస్ పాయింట్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ టేక్ ఆఫ్ పాయింట్. సో అవుట్పుట్ సి ఆఫ్ ఎస్ ఈస్ ఫెడ్ బ్యాక్ టు ద సమ్మింగ్ పాయింట్. ఈ సి ఆఫ్ ఎస్ ఈ సమ్మింగ్ పాయింట్ కి ఇస్తున్నాం, రైట్, వేర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కంపేర్డ్ విత్ రిఫరెన్స్ ఇన్పుట్. ఈ ఆర్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్ తో కంపేర్ చేయడానికి వీఆర్ గివింగ్ దిస్ అవుట్పుట్ టు యువర్ feedback, I mean your error detector or summing point, which is also called summing point. But when the output is fed back to the summing point for comparison with the input, it is necessary to convert the output signal in the form of input signal. It is necessary to convert the output signal in the form of input signal. So here R of S is suppose the temperature signal 25 degrees centigrade, and the output of your control system is an electrical signal. Suppose it is an voltage. Electrical signal V0. So we are taking the output signal and giving to the summing point for comparison with the R of S. Is it possible to compare? Here it is the temperature signal and it is the electrical signal. Is it possible to compare electrical signal with an electrical signal? I mean the temperature signal with an electrical signal?
No, sir.
So we need to convert this electrical signal into the equivalent form of the reference signal. This feedback path converts this output signal into the equivalent signal for comparison. That's what he explained. For the comparison with the input, it is necessary to convert the output signal form in the form of input signal. The role of feedback element is to modify output before it is compared with the input. This conversion is accomplished by the feedback element whose transfer function is h of s. The transfer function is feedback element transfer function is h of s. That's what we mentioned in the inside the block, right? So the output of the block C of S in this case is obtained by multiplying the transfer function G of S by the input to the blocks E of S. The feedback signal that is fed back to the summing point of the comparison with the input is B of S equal to C of S into H of S. అర్థమైందా? ఇక్కడ నేను చదివిన పాయింట్ మీకు ఎవరికైనా అర్థమైందా? What is C of S? Anyone? What is C of S?
Output.
Control
Output, sir.
Output. How do you express C of S in terms of signals? C of S ని ఎలా ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేస్తావు? C of S.
R of S into G of S.
Sorry, R of S is wrong. What is the input to this block?
E of S, sir. E of S.
Right, E of S. What is the gain?
G of S, sir.
G of S. ఇంకా చెప్పా కదా, y equal to 4x, y equal to x చెప్పాను కదా, సేమ్. Similarly, what is B of S?
Feedback.
Right. How do you express this B of S?
C of S into H of S.
Right, very good. H of S into
C of
C
S.
of S. ఈ బ్లాక్ ఇన్పుట్ ఏంటి? H of S కి ఇన్పుట్ ఏది? C of S. ఈ బ్లాక్ అవుట్పుట్ ఏంటి? ఈ బ్లాక్ అవుట్పుట్ ఏంటి?
B of S.
C of S. అదే వాడు చెప్పాడు ఇక్కడ. మీకు చూస్తే ఒకసారి see, the output of the block C of S in this case is obtained by multiplying the transfer function, that is forward path transfer function G of S, by the input to the block. What is the input to the block? Error signal E of S. అదే ఇక్కడ వాడు చెప్పాడు. Similarly, the feedback signal B of S is fed back to the summing point. ఏదైతే మనం సమ్మింగ్ పాయింట్ కి ఇస్తున్నామో ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ సిగ్నల్ is obtained as B of S equal to C of S into H of S. B of S equal to H of S into C of S. So if you observe these things, so here the R of S is the reference input, C of S is the output, B of S is feedback signal, E of S is error signal, G of S is forward path transfer function, H of S is feedback path transfer function. Finally, this is the closed loop system. This is the closed loop system. So for entire system, what is the input and what is the output? For the entire system, what is the input and what is the output?
R of S and C of S.
Input.
E of S is output R of S.
Right, very good. R of S is the input, C of S is the output. Then what is the transfer function?
C
What
of
is the-
S.
G of
G
S.
of S, sir.
What is the transfer function?
C
Closed
of S.
loop, closed loop transfer function. C of S by
R of S.
R of S equal to C of S by R of S equal to T of S. This is transfer function. Isn't it? Is it clear? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
clear? But we need to express this transfer function in terms of feedback forward path transfer function and feedback path transfer function. That is the derivation. We need to express this transfer function of the closed loop system in terms of forward path transfer function and feedback path transfer function. Right? That's what we'll do the analysis. So we know the equations. These two equations. మీకు ఐడియా ఉంది కదా, ఈ టూ ఈక్వేషన్స్ మీరే చెప్పారు. ఈక్వేషన్ 1 and 2. Equation 1, C of S equal to G of S into E of S. Okay కదా ఇది equation? Is it clear? All of you, equation 1.
Yes, sir.
Come into equation 2. Feedback signal B of S equal to C of S into H of S. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Error signal R of S minus B of S. ఇది కూడా మీరే చెప్పారు. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, ఇప్పుడు వీటి నుంచి మనం derive చేయాలి. First, from 1 and 2. From equation 1 and 3. From equation 1 and 3. What is 1? Equation 1. Anyone read it? What is equation 1?
E of S into G of S.
C of S equal to E of S into
E of S.
G of S. But what is E of S?
R of S minus B of S.
R of S minus B of S. That's what I substituted and multiplied. G of S into R of S minus G of S into B of S. Is it clear?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it clear? Then, what is B of S? from equation 2? C
C
of
of
s into H of s. That's what I have substituted here. Okay. Now, I'm taking this negative term to my left hand side, and I'm taking the common C of s from these two terms. Finally, what I am getting? C of s into 1 plus G of s into H of s equal to G of s into R of s. Is it clear, this step, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Right. What is the closed loop transfer function?
C of s.
C of s by R of s.
C of s by R of s. So take this R of s to left hand side, take this term into right hand side, and finally we are getting the closed loop transfer function in terms of
G of s and H of s.
what is G of s and what is H of s?
Forward path and feedback path.
Right, very good. G of s is the forward path transfer function. H of s is the feedback path transfer function. Chalo, I am giving one objective problem. Plus minus three C of s R of s. Hello, somebody mute. Two.
Sir, try to annotate in different color, sir.
Wait a minute then. Is it clear? Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Can anyone tell me what is the transfer function of this system? What is the transfer function of this system?
Three by seven.
What?
3 by 7, sir.
3 by 7. 3 by 7. Right? How much it is? Anyone? 3 by 7?
0.42.
Point?
0.42, sir. 42.
0.42. 0.42. Suppose. Positive feedback. What is the transfer function? What is the transfer function?
C of s by 1 by 1 minus C of s.
What is the transfer function?
Three by
3 by
minus
minus
5, sir.
minus 5. It's very good. The only difference is here the sign it changes. Negative feedback and positive feedback. Why? Because here the error signal becomes positive. It becomes positive. It becomes positive. It becomes negative, and it becomes negative. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Difference of positive and negative feedback. Gain is negative. Gain ఎక్కడ నెగిటివ్ ఉంటుందా? గెయిన్ అనేది ఎక్కడ నెగిటివ్ వస్తుందా? ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది గెయిన్ నెగిటివ్? సిగ్నల్ మరీ వరస్ట్ గా ఉంటేనే. దట్ ఈస్ అన్స్టేబిలిటీ. యు ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద ఆసిలేషన్స్. యు ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద ఆసిలేషన్స్. దట్స్ వాట్ పాజిటివ్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ effect. Feedback, positive feedback provides the oscillations, unstability. Positive feedback drives the stable system into unstable state. Many cases positive feedback drives the stable system into unstable state. Is it clear, all of you? Transfer function of the closed loop system. Is it clear? ఇది నిద్రలో లేపినా చెప్పగలగాలి. మనకి ఇంకా 2-3 months ఈ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఫంక్షన్ తో పని ఉంటుంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఫంక్షన్? వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫార్ములా? వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫార్ములా ఫర్ క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఫంక్షన్?
G of S by 1 plus G of S into H.
రైట్. G of S by 1 plus G of S into H of S. ఎప్పుడైనా చెప్పాలి, వెంటనే గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. సో వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే రైట్. ఇప్పుడు నేను చూపించిన ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి చూసారా, అలాంటి చిన్న చిన్న కాంపిటీషన్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లో అడుగుతాడు, పబ్లిక్ సెక్టర్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లో. అంటే గేట్ స్టాండర్డ్ క్వశ్చన్ అని నేను చెప్పను, మీ మల్టిపుల్ చాయిస్ క్వశ్చన్స్ కానీ జెన్కో ట్రాన్స్కో అలాంటి చోట ఇవి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకేనా? రైట్. కమింగ్ టు లాస్ట్ థియరిటికల్ పార్ట్ ఇన్ ద ఫస్ట్ యూనిట్. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ నుంచి ఇక మొత్తం మనకు మ్యాథమెటికల్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోతాం. రైట్. Effect of feedback on system parameters. First of all, what are the parameters of the system? Nothing but the gain is very important for any system. Stability is very important for any system. And the response to the disturbances.
Sir, voice వినపడలేదు.
Response to the disturbances. This is also very important. System, one of the important characteristic, and the sensitivity is one more important parameter of the system. How these parameters will affected by the presence of feedback, we'll see. So what is the open loop transfer function? What is the open loop transfer function that is without feedback? What is the transfer? G of S. When the feedback is present, what is the multiplication factor? G of S by 1 plus G of S into H of S antunam. Right? If the feedback is present, open loop transfer function ni dento multiply chestunnam. That's what here. The feedback affects the gain of the open loop system by a factor 1 plus GS. Open loop system transfer function ni ఎంత ఎఫెక్ట్ చేస్తుందంటే by a factor 1 by 1 plus G into H. Okay. In a practical control system, G and H are function of frequency. In a practical control system, G and H are also function of the frequency. So the magnitude of 1 plus GH, this 1 plus GH is greater than 1 for some frequency range and less than 1 in some other frequencies range. Right? Why it is in terms of frequency, why I'm explaining means G of S by 1 plus G of S into H of S antunnaanu. Right? దీన్ని ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ డొమైన్ లో ఎలా మారుస్తాం? ఎనీవన్? ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ డొమైన్ లో ఎలా చేంజ్ చేస్తాం? ఎనీవన్? వాట్ ఈజ్ S? What is S?
It's equal to J omega.
Right, J omega. What is omega?
2 pi f.
2 pi f. then then it is converted into frequency form, function of frequency, right? Is it possible to convert this into frequency, frequency form? Yes, it is possible. So that's why this factor, denominator factor 1 plus GH, depends upon the frequency ranges. It is greater than 1. This factor is, denominator is greater than 1 at some frequencies, less than 1 some other frequencies. ఎందుకు అలా చెప్తున్నానంటే ఇప్పుడు గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 1, 1 by 1.1, 1 by 0.9. What is the value here? Anyone? 1 by 1.1. One by 1.1. What is the value here? It is greater than 1. It is less than 1.
Less than 1, sir.
1 by 1.1. How much it is? 10 by 11.
0.9, sir.
Something. How much it is?
0.9.
How much it is? 1 by 0.9 means?
Less than 1, sir.
1 by 0.9. I'm asking.
Greater than 1.
Right. 1 by 1.1.
Less
Less
than.
than.
Right? Right. Suppose open loop system gain is 2. Open loop system gain is 2. And it is multiplied by 1 by 1 plus GH. So, ఈ 1 plus GH అనేది greater than 1 అయితే ఈ వాల్యూ ఎంత వచ్చింది మనకి?
Less than 1.
How much it is?
Less than.
0. Less than 1.
Less than 1. How much it is?
0.9.
0.9.
9.
Same open loop transfer function, some other frequencies. The 1 plus GH is less than 1. Is less than 1. And a 0.9.
1.
ఒక్క నిమిషం నాన్న. Somebody is disturbing the class. Waste fellows. 496. I'm putting the option, idiot.
Hello, sir.
Right. 1 by 0.9. How much it is when the 1 plus GH is less than 1? 10 by 9 means how much it is?
1.1.
1.1. Then what about closed loop gain? Now it is closed loop gain. It is open loop gain and this is the multiplication factor. What about closed loop gain? How much it is? 2 into 0.9. 1.8. 2 into 1.1. How much it is?
2.1.
2.2.
2.
So ఇప్పుడు 1 plus GH అనేది greater than 1 ఉంటే మనకి ఓవరాల్ గెయిన్ ఏమైంది? క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్ గెయిన్ తగ్గిపోయింది. అదే 1 plus GH అనేది లెస్ దాన్ 1 అయితే ఓవరాల్ క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్ గెయిన్ ఏమైంది? ఏది ఎక్కువ ఉంది? 1 plus GH అనేది లెస్ దాన్ 1 ఉంటే క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్ గెయిన్ ఎక్కువ వచ్చిందా? 1 plus GH అనేది గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 1 అయితే క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్ గెయిన్ ఎక్కువ వచ్చిందా? ఏ కేసులో? లెస్ దాన్ 1 అయితే క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్ గెయిన్ ఎక్కువ వచ్చింది. అంతే కదా? అంతేనా? సో దట్స్ వాట్ హీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. సో ఈ GH 1 plus GH will affect the closed loop gain. That's what he explained. Effect of feedback on overall gain, right? So depends upon the frequencies range. This gain may be reduced or increased, right? So that means at for some frequencies the gain is increased, for some frequencies gain is decreased, right? This will be observed while doing the plots. We are having plots in 3rd and 4th unit. We are having some plots. So during the plots, we briefly, we'll thoroughly discuss the effect of feedback on the gain and stability. ఓకే, ఈ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీస్ దగ్గర ఎలా మారుతుంది అనేది మనకి ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ ప్లాట్స్ ఉంటాయి. మనకి సిలబస్ లో ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ ప్లాట్స్ ఉన్నాయి 3rd and 4th యూనిట్స్. అక్కడ మనకి ఈ ఎఫెక్ట్ అనేది తెలుస్తుంది. ఈజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ? ఎఫెక్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఆన్ ఓవరాల్ గెయిన్. ఈజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So how the 1/1 plus GH factor affects the closed loop system gain, right? So the closed loop system gain is depends upon the value of 1 plus GH. Value of 1 plus GH. It should be greater than 1 for some frequencies. It is less than 1 some other frequencies. So this entire term will affect the closed loop gain. Similarly, coming to the stability, feedback, we are having negative feedback as well as positive feedback. So feedback may cause system that is drives from original stable state to unstable state, and some cases stability to unstable, right? So if you observe this, feedback may cause a system that is originally stable become unstable. In some cases, feedback can stabilize the system which is unstable. That means stable system ni unstable system ga move cheyagalaru feedback anedi. Unstable system ni stable system kinda move cheyagalaru. Stable system ni unstable ga move cheyalanunte we can use positive feedback. Unstable system ni stable system ga move run cheyalanunte you can use negative feedback. You can use negative feedback. Here he explained about feedback, whether it is negative or positive. దాని గురించి చెప్పట్లేదు. So that's why feedback is a two-edged sword, which when used improperly it can be harmful. if it is not used properly it can be harmful. So feedback is a two-edged sword anta. That's why if you can use feedback properly, it may be some advantage to your system. If you are not used properly, it could be harmful. That's why it is two-edged sword. That's what he explained based on the stability parameter. External disturbances. Similarly, negative feedback doesn't allow external disturbances, but coming to positive feedback ఏం చేస్తుంది? It adding the disturbances also. It adding the disturbance signals also, right? So feedback can reduce the effect of noise and disturbances on system parameters, right? System performance. So if you study this, effect of feedback on noise and disturbances depends greatly on the way these signals, disturbance signals occurs in the system. ఏ మనకి మొత్తం ఎంటైర్ సిస్టమ్ లో టోటల్ క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్ సిస్టమ్ లో ఎక్కడ మనకి డిస్టర్బెన్స్ సిగ్నల్ జనరేట్ అవుతున్నాయో దాన్ని బట్టి కూడా ఈ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఎఫెక్ట్ అనేది డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది. ఈ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఎఫెక్ట్ అనేది డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది. సో బట్ ఇన్ మెనీ కేసెస్ feedback can reduce the effect of noise and disturbances on the system performance. Many cases, more cases, the role of feedback will affect the noise and disturbance. Adhe kada drawback, difference between open loop and closed loop system. Open loop system without feedback doesn't correct variations in the output, right, due to the external disturbances. But closed loop system with the presence of feedback, it reduces the effect of noise and it corrects the changes in the output due to the external disturbances, right? That is effect of feedback on disturbances. Similarly,
Sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, class in sir 11.
Yeah. Wait a minute. 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Last effect of feedback on sensitivity. So in general, a good control system very insensitive to parameter. Cheppanu kuda. A good control system, eppudu good control system ante if it is your system is insensitive to the disturbances. మీ సిస్టమ్ ఎంత సెన్సిటివిటీ ఉంటే అంత అన్స్టేబుల్ గా ఉంటుంది. మీకు సెన్సిటివ్ అంటే చెప్పాను కదా, హౌ ఫాస్ట్ యువర్ సిస్టమ్ రెస్పాన్స్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్ డ్యూ టు చేంజెస్ ఇన్ ద ఇన్పుట్ సిగ్నల్. చేంజెస్ ఇన్ ద ఇన్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ మీరే ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. డ్యూ టు సమ్ డిస్టర్బెన్సెస్, డ్యూ టు సమ్ నాయిస్, it could be added to your input signal. Based on the input signal whatever given to your system, the output is generated irrespective of given by you or external disturbances. దానికి అనవసరం, మీకు ఏదైతే ఇన్పుట్ ఇస్తుందో దాన్ని ఫేస్ చేసుకుని it gives some output, right? So here the feedback provides, what is the effect of feedback? What is the effect of feedback is here the control system should be insensitive to the parameter variation but sensitive to the input commands. మీకు ఇన్పుట్ కమాండ్స్ మీరు ఇచ్చే కమాండ్స్ మాత్రం హై సెన్సిటివిటీ ఉండాలి, right? But if there is automatic disturbances or some external disturbances, it should be insensitive. It should be insensitive. A good control system should be insensitive to the external factors or some disturbances, but it could be sensitive to your inputs. మీరేదైతే కమాండ్ సిగ్నల్ ఇస్తున్నారో it could be sensitive to that input signal. Okay, so that's the end of today's class. Okay, so we'll start mechanical translation system in the next class. Thank you.